Well, welcome back, guitar fans. This is Ben Abrahamson. This episode is brought to you by Caffeine and Pause the Movie. You might start exploring the 8th string in a more contrapuntal and less chordal fashion than you're used to. Now, it is certainly fun to strum the G chord with all 8 strings ringing out. But you might also find that in a lot of musical contexts, especially with other musicians, it's just too much sound in the low register. It's just a little bit too muddy in the mix. Oh, hello, cat. So we're going to try an exercise where we generate a simple G major scale as our bass line. Okay, cat. Oh, hi, cat. In this episode of We Teach Our Cats How to Play 8-String Guitar, things don't seem to be going that well, but that's okay. It's just our first lesson. This is Belly, aka Smelly, aka the Smells. Hi, Smells. So for our exercise, we're going to take a G major scale as our bass line, starting from our low 8th string G, 2nd fret on the 8th string A, B is our 7th string, C is the 1st fret, 7th string, D, 3rd fret, E, 6th string, F sharp, G. There's our bass line. That's going to all be with our thumb. And you might take a cue from those lute or theorbo players or the flamenco guys and gals out there and play rest strokes with our thumb. I think that just brings out the bass line a little bit more, and it also helps your thumb locate those strings, because basically if you're resting on the next string over, you're always very close to the string that you want down there. In the treble, we're going to also play a G major scale starting from that 3rd string open G. But we're going to play our scale going up and then down again in 8th notes, whereas our bass line will be in quarter notes. It'll sound like this. A really fun next step is to try to improvise the melody in 8th notes on top of that steady G major scale bass line. Let's try another exercise. We're going to do a P, A, M, I arpeggio. Let's hold down as if we were going to play a bluegrass G major chord with fingers 4 and 3 on strings 1 and 2 at the 3rd fret. And in the bass, we're going to play that same G major scale with our 2 remaining fingers, 1 and 2. Here we go. Let's go further with a G major scale in one position using all 8 strings. There's a couple ways to approach this playing fingerstyle. First, just using fingers M and I in the right hand. Let's make them rest strokes. Here's what the scale would sound like, low to high. Those low strings require a little bit of extra finesse in order to avoid the nail scratching sound. Another approach is to use our thumb, either the flesh and the nail at a more vertical angle to the string, or using the side of the thumb at a more horizontal angle, which gives a thinner sound that actually works very well in defining those low notes. So you might choose to use your thumb